Disney is killing anime, and it's got me royally pissed. Like, I want to talk about this because I've been brewing on this for the past few days now, honestly a lot longer than that, but I really just sat down and realized just how angry I was when I sat to watch more of Undead Unluck here, and I was just like, nobody's talking about this. Literally, no one. Like, you can go to YouTube and try to find it. Barely any content creators talking about Undead Unluck. There is zero marketing from Disney or Hulu. And it's just like, why? Why pick up something that is a huge product not to advertise? And let's go over the track record here to just showcase why I even made that statement of Disney is killing anime. So, FYI, a while back, I covered this in a news video, but Disney bought Hulu. They own Hulu now. So anything that is on Hulu as anime, it's thanks to Disney licensing said series and putting it on the Hulu platform or putting it on Disney+. Now, to kind of give examples here, we got to look at Summertime Rendering. This is a series that came out like last year. And you might have seen images of this because I have covered this in the past. There was a few people that talked about it, and mostly it was up to the fan base that this series, got to market it. Because there was literally zero promotion or marketing for Summertime Rendering last year from Disney, from Hulu. You couldn't find it. There was legitimately nobody talking about from official fronts. The only way to actually find out about this show was if you were knee-deep in the anime community, either watching YouTubers like me or just exploring Reddit, anime forums, etc. That was the only way you were able to even know of this show's existence. Because let's be completely blunt here. Most people that watch anime, they don't go looking at, the live chart or whatever, what's going to be coming up for the next anime season. They look at, what's the talk of the town, what everybody's talking about, and then they probably go to Crunchyroll and they, cross-check and say, okay, so this is coming out, okay, this is how many episodes, let's go there. So, if you don't see it being widely talked about, most people are not even going to know of its existence or if it even aired to begin with. So, Summertime Rendering really got hurt badly by Disney picking it up / Hulu. And the only reason it kind of was talked about was because of just the community. But it had the potential to be literally the next ReZero. Maybe not the same level of popularity, but it had the potential to blow up and be extremely popular. But there was literally no marketing. Even with the shoddy release of what Disney and Hulu did, there was still no marketing for it to even generate hype when it finally released. So, effectively, it released quietly and nobody really even knew anything about it. We fast forward. We gotta think about the other stuff that Disney has picked up over the years in terms of anime, and they picked up, like, Bleach. Bleach had a huge controversy around it, you might have heard, basically where, when Disney licensed it, they took it from every platform, nobody could legally watch Bleach for a good long while, and even when 1,000 Year Blood War came out, there was a lot of countries that were just, sorry, you're out of luck, you're not going to be able to watch it, and so obviously they had to turn to pirating to just be able to watch the show, or rely on fan subs, which, once again, Summertime Rendering had to rely on fan subs, because there was no official English translation, even though Disney picked it up. So you had to wait on fan subs. But anyways, back to the point, though, is this Bleach got picked up by Disney and Hulu, and you had to just be up in the air of who was going to get it. Like, are we going to be getting it weekly? Is it going to be translated? What's going to happen here? And basically, it was just a huge mess. There was a good long while to where you just could not watch Bleach legally. And that's not good, especially for a property as legendary as Bleach to be handled like it was. It was just extremely messy. Not to mention, once again, zero marketing. There was zero marketing. Mostly, it came up to, once again, the fan base just to spread word that the series was even airing to begin with. And the only reason why it kind of made waves is because Bleach is popular. It is a big series. If it wasn't for that, it would have died. Once again, very similar to Summertime Rendering. Now, we have other series on Hulu, once again, Zom 100 here, but we also have Undead Unluck, which is one of the big reasons why I'm even making this video. Undead Unluck is an anime that is coming out from this anime season, and most people are tuning into this might actually be completely unaware that the anime is airing, because I know there is pretty much next to no conversation around this. And you're probably wondering, okay, why is there no conversation? Is it a bad anime? Like, is it poorly animated? Is it cutting details? Is bad voice acting? CGI? You start wondering these things. Is the manga bad, and that's why nobody cares about the anime? people start to wonder that because of these things. But that's actually not the case. The people working on this is David Productions, FYI, the legendary studio that has, as you can see, made JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and a bunch of other series like Cells at Work, etc. over the years. They are not a no-name studio that is working on Undead Unluck. They are a huge studio that is very well recognized. All those memes, all the great scenes from JoJo is thanks to this studio's existence and the animators that work with them. So the fact that you have a series from them not even being noticed is like, why? And the staff that is working on Undead Unluck, like the episodes, etc., it looks incredible. Like, the episodes look incredible. There's many segments and animation sequences I would dare say is the best of the entire anime season for fall 2023. But nobody, once again, is talking about it. Now, why is that? Goes back to what I just said earlier. Zero marketing. Zero just promotion whatsoever. And it effectively kills these shows because nobody even knows they're airing or they exist at that moment. And it's just like, why pick up these shows when you are not even going to let people know you have them? Because, FYI, Hulu is releasing Undead Unluck weekly. It is coming out weekly. People can watch this show. Problem is nobody even knows they're freaking airing. You can say whatever you want about Crunchyroll, and I'm not defending them, not a sponsor to them. Well, at least Crunchyroll does advertise their stuff, okay? They might not be the best, but they do advertise the stuff they have. Disney and Netflix as well just do not like to advertise anime. It's like they wanted to jump into anime and grab onto these series, these legendary stories, but they didn't want to do the effort and put and invest money into these products for the fans. They wanted to grab it to say they had it, because they wanted their tendrils in every form of media, which is just legitimately disgusting to me. But, yeah, I'm a little bit heated, as you can see, a little bit pissed, because it's like, Undead Unluck is a good series. It's not like the most popular in-weekly Shonen Jump, it's not the best manga of all time, but it has a very unique niche within the magazine, and it has never necessarily been a bad manga. Anyone that currently reads Undead Unluck can agree that it is a very fun manga. Great characters, great story, great twist, and the anime has been very good as well. And the fact of the matter is that the anime is supposed to be used as a way to amplify the popularity of the original work, aka the manga, to increase sales. But the fact that pretty much no one knows of its existence, it's not really going to help sales. It's going to basically make these sales and the boost of that just pretty much non-existent. And as much as people want to say is that Japan only wonders about the, themselves, they do. They only care about, the opinions of the Japanese. It doesn't change the fact that a lot of anime nowadays, it gets popular thanks to the West finding out about it too. That's the truth. Demon Slayer, good example. And the fact of the matter is that nobody knows of it in the West. It's going to kill the series. It limits its growth of potential to be something even greater, the next Demon Slayer, so to speak. But it's clearly not going to happen for Undead Unluck, because we're already 10 episodes deep, and they still are pretty much doing no promotion whatsoever. And it's sad. I'm sorry, I had to vent. I'm really upset. I'm tired of Disney picking up these shows just to destroy them, just to kill the anime off, because that's effectively what they do. The only reason why Bleach survived was because it was huge. That was it. If it wasn't for that, Bleach would have also died on release, which is just crazy to think about. But, I'll leave it at that. See you all later.